Everyone flipping game. And I think we're live. And there's Shannon. Good morning, Shannon.
Good morning.
Yes, we are live. It just went badonk. And I have the man from the UK, Joro, with me for the moment.
Where is it?
And
I'll
there's
look for
and
him.
there's Mayhem.
Okay.
Mayhem, if you're back home, the code to do multiplayer is in Discord, and we're ragged ass tinkerers again, Joro. Mayhem said so.
Yeah, we are. We are. Hey, I haven't played this for ages, so mistakes will be made. Okay.
You have been playing a solo game, I know it. You can't lie.
Well, yeah, but didn't say I was good at it. Okay.
I didn't. Good, huh? I didn't say you were good
Yeah.
at it.
Okay. Yeah.
That
What we
would
got
be
outside here? Yes.
that would be misrepresenting the Joro. Shannon said,
So we've got grubby thing.
"Morning, Joro."
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Okay. I'm just getting to grips with this here new map that is I'm gonna look at out around here. Okay, we've got some of that strange. What are these
Yeah,
things?
it's different starting from here. You have to wrap your mind around it. I mean, you know where everything's at. You've played this planet for Lord knows how long, and
Oh yeah. Got that bit of cobalt.
I just took
Okay.
down wind turbines because after you progress up, I just don't care for them.
What are these things down here? Let's have a look. Yep.
John, just so you
Yeah.
know, the basement here has nothing in it.
Okay, sir. I'm just getting some resources
Yeah,
and having an exploration at the same time.
well, of course. I would expect no less. Now, we're actually pretty happy that Joro has a working headset this morning.
Oh yeah.
But we've also had a pretty good laugh that I was threatening to talk crap about him yesterday when his headset went out. Icy was defending him.
Oh yeah. She won't let me get no crap. That's it. She protectorates me. She does. Okay.
What did you tell me yesterday? I loves you, but don't loves you as much as Icy. Thanks, John. I appreciate that. More than you know. All right, I'm trying to figure out what in the world I'm doing. That's great, Shannon. I hope it works out for you. Boy, I just don't feel like I've had quite enough coffee. Do you need a backpack and a jetpack?
I've got a base of I think it's a tier 2 jetpack I've got at the moment. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm doing stuff. I'm nicking stuff out of your cupboards
Oh,
and stuff.
I knew that there would be a certain amount of stuff missing once you got
Yeah.
through going through the cupboards. I do have super alloy on the second floor. I would play with y'all, but I'm saving myself for a better offer. Well, thank you, Mayhem.
He said the nicest things. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay, so what have I got here?
I heard two crazy guys talking and playing this game. Oh, I'll not deny that. I mean, we're not totally crazy, just a little touched.
Yeah, well, yeah. Okay.
Poor Mayhem sounds like a 14-year-old girl waiting to get married. I would, but I'm saving myself. You crazy. I gotta say, I don't think I've had quite enough coffee. Joro, are you sitting down?
Yeah, go for a coffee.
No, are you
Yeah.
sitting down? I've got something to tell you.
Go on then.
At the VA yesterday, they had no decaf. Good morning, country lady. I had to drink regular coffee yesterday.
Oh my God.
It was strong enough to take the hair off your chest. It was, whew, good grief. Couldn't believe it. Needless to say, I just had a small cup.
I'd have had a gallon of it.
Oh,
Okay.
no, I don't know who made it, but buddy, it was rough. Don't get me wrong, I was happy to have a cup of coffee, but now, Dave built a base over by the Sand Falls. That's the green thing that says Fort Sand Falls.
Okay.
And he also built a vehicle, and I built a vehicle bay, and then I transported his vehicle over here. And he hasn't been back in the game since.
Well, we know why that is.
Yeah, I understand why.
Yeah.
Move forward, move backwards, unstuck, toggle the light chip. Yeah. At the VA yesterday, they had no doctor. I had a virtual exam by a doctor in New Orleans. Yeah. At the VA yesterday, I bought the Air Force cup that I posted a picture of in my Discord. They didn't have a nurse for my doctor, so I was seeing somebody in another team for a bit, and then went over and saw him. And then my doctor looked at me and said, "I owe you an apology." And I said, "Why?" He said, "You got an MRI done." I read it and then promptly had to go have a quadruple bypass because he had heart problems. He said, all of a sudden, whoa, didn't mean to do that. Oh. I backed off. Okay, we're all on our feet now. And he said, "You're, a candidate for surgery, but, after discussing it and the current state of flux and the changes to the VA, I said, I'll pass." He did tell me something I didn't know, that I have spinal stenosis in my upper back as well as my lower back. Other than that, I got a clean bill of health, though, so I was not unhappy about that. I'm looking for some place, but there is such a dust storm going on that I can't see where I'm trying to go. Okay, that's where I wanted to go. I will say that I think they made the vehicle some better. It's not as prone to bouncing off of every little rock. Why is it when I drive, I suddenly can't steer?
That's the nut behind the steering wheel. Yeah.
Well, no, if I start driving and then do the turn, the steering wheel doesn't steer.
Yeah, it's that nut behind the steering wheel. That's it, yeah.
Shh. Don't tell everybody.
Yeah. You might have a dust storm, but it's raining at the base here.
Well, and yeah, it was raining, but I was out here where the dust was at. Wow.
Yep, yep. I can see the highlight. Yeah, you're bouncing about a bit. Okay.
I don't know why I came here, but I did. You're lucky that you did not break your back. I did when I was a teenager. Fell down a full flight of steps at my family home in the city. Yeah. Shannon and I just wrecked mine working on heavy equipment in the military. And then fell during the Gulf War. And that's the big thing. That's what's causing me problems now. But I'm fortunate beyond words because I'm still upright and doing reasonably well. Some days are better than others. And we all know that because we're all there ain't any one of us that's really, in the shape they want to be in. I hit a rock. Come on, straighten up and fly right. Trying to get the camera in behind it where I can actually see where I'm going, and it's being a pain in my butt.
Assuming that everything's taken out of this here ship.
Where are you at? I can tell you.
That where it will because Dave will have been in. Where, yeah. Where the ship where Dave's base was.
Yeah. Yeah.
As I say, I'm just explorating, getting myself up to speed.
So. Oh, you're doing fine. I don't need magnesium. I do need iron. Doctors then had to fuse two of my spine in the middle of my back, so I can't move my back a lot. Yeah. Yeah, he basically told me I was a good candidate for surgery, and I just went, not at the current moment. Now, what I'm fixing to say is old manish all over the place. Uh, Icy hot or, something with menthol in it.
I've
That,
been looking at that new treatment, double barrel shotgun. I thought,
well, don't say
yeah,
that. I mean, I just checked the tech order for that rover. There's always a chance of a big nut on the back of the steering wheel to become loose. Suggested corrective action is to medicate the big nut. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Mayhem, you probably didn't see what I'm fixing to tell you about in your career. Uh, we used to get generator sets and such that had also been used by the Army, and they in it would have stick men drawn: Soldier A, Soldier B, Soldier C. Uh, Soldier A does this while Soldier B does this, and Soldier C runs the test equipment. And I'm not exaggerating a bit. Stick men the whole 9 yards. I was just like, you gotta be kidding me. And
hey, if it
no, they
works, it
weren't.
worked.
Yeah. Heading to. That's excellent to hear, Shannon. I think I'm going to take a couple of pieces of iron because I've backed off of this platform and it was not fun. That's the light. There we go. Sights on the M16 are marked with arrows and words for the Army. Turn right for up. Oh, you're kidding. I hadn't seen that. Oh.
I think you're being very mean to them people. Very mean.
John,
It all
both,
makes sense to me.
both both of my neighbors are active Army. Trust me. Air Force guys in this area are kind of rare. Every time I see somebody that I can tell that they're from the Air Force, we talk. Yeah, you couldn't throw a dead cat in this town and not hit somebody in the Army. However, we all had different jobs and different missions, and thank the good Lord for them. Yeah, Army guys are normally well done or even overcooked. I have to say though, the best temporary duty I ever did was at a little Army depot that did weapons decommissioning, in Hurlong, California, and oh my Lord, I was there for 6 weeks. Good grief, I drank with Army guys every night, and that's when I was drinking. So that's been a long time ago.
I couldn't do that now.
No,
I couldn't keep up with them.
well, you'd like to think you can, and then you do it, and then you go, nah. Because I was one of the lowest ranking people on this TDY, I had a roommate. Everybody else did not. And that was fair enough. I know how the rank structure is. Rank has its privileges, all that good stuff. And one night literally the billet I was staying in, you opened the front door to it, there was the sports bar. And I'm talking 10 yards away, 15 at the most. I'm standing there shooting darts one night. And I, if I'm getting real drunk, I never go around, anybody else. If I'm out in a social setting, uh, I typically don't get so drunk that I'm out of my mind. Don't do it at all anymore. And all of a sudden, the bartender walked up and said, "Hey, can you come get Terry?" Terry was my roommate. I said, "What's he done?" I said, "Somebody found him fornicating with the fire extinguisher. I think he needs to go home. I can do this." I mean, I went and I got him, and I physically accosted him off the fire extinguisher, and we walked toward the door. We went through the door, and just as soon as we got outside in the cold air, I almost couldn't keep up with the guy. I mean, literally took a hard left, went toward our door. I had to run to keep up with that man. Finally, poured him into bed, went back to the bar, thought nothing of it. Next thing I know, I'm walking around the bar. I find his Zippo lighter. I find his flight jacket. I found a bunch of stuff all around the bar. And the next morning he woke up. I said, "Do you remember anything about last night?" He said, "No." "What did I do?" And I told him. And I said, "Yeah, they had me escort you out of the bar." And he said, "Oh." And I said, "And I picked up your lighter and your flight jacket and all that stuff." And he said, "Oh, okay." He said, I took Actifed and then started drinking. Don't do that shit again." He was out of his mind. Fun bunch of
Never
people,
good.
though.
When you're taking tablets, never good.
Yeah, fun bunch of people at that post, though. They were really, really good folks. Oh, I got to gabbing my gab and forgot what I was doing. What am I doing? Don't answer that.
I have no idea, mate. I'm still. I've got most of my tackle up. So.
Yeah. I have got enough iron. I keep thinking that we ought to be into the insect mode. And we're not. Should I build a tier 2 algae generator? Should I?
What we got at the moment, obviously a tier 1.
We've got 3 tier 1s and 2 of them aren't close to the base. They would be better down there.
We've done well though, Johnny. It's quite organised, is this?
Do you remember whose base you're talking about here?
Yeah, it's not bad. Yeah, I can find my way back and everything, so that's fine.
Country Lady, it does look interesting. I'll be happy to see when they update again. And for as much as I don't have a crap load of algae, but I've got enough that that won't matter none. Fertilizer and the super alloy. And what have I got on me? Well, I've dropped a super alloy along the way. Okay, that's all right. I at least know where it's at. I have to admit they have been good at keeping this game, updated and changing it just enough to be interesting. And I have a thought about this particular game, about being a little more serious about it, but I also have used it to do something different, and I've also used it as a controller test. I need a fertilizer and a super alloy.
Still haven't altered the fact that the guy starves to death and thirsts to death really, really quickly.
Joro, quit your whinging.
No, Shan, no. I haven't been on this with you for a while, so I've got a lot of whinging to catch up with.
Oh, okay. I'll give you that. Okay.
Yeah.
We're going to indulge our friend Joro in his whinging spree.
I'm trying to find something to do, Johnny. But you've got it all under control, which is very scary in its own self.
Yeah. I added on to the launch platform to try to see if we could have some place to walk around so the insects would come in, but insects haven't come in yet. I'm kind of at a...
You can get it prepared for them.
Yeah. And I'm only 17% growth on algae. Not ready, but I want it to be ready. Yeah, it's country lady. If they make a like a greenhouse or something, I think that would be, and that's what that one picture you're talking about looks like. If we're talking about the same picture, maybe you've seen something I haven't. There's no more coffee in that cup. This is not good. Well, yeah, getting to the point of that I've got a crap load of iron. And I'm not at all complaining. Do I have methane? Yes, I do. John, you know where the food is at, don't you? Or have you found it?
I've seen a locker with some stuff in, but I keep nicking them out of these grow things as well.
Okay, well, that's fine.
Yeah.
Just don't want you to starve to death.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm at a locker here where the bag of seeds are, and there's some eggplants in there. So, got water on me.
As Speaking of the Joro, he just walked by.
There. Very good. Hello.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Tree spreader.
Rocket
Well,
engines.
can I
Okay.
build that? And it does look like I can. Tree bark superalloy bacteria sample, fertilizer, and bioplastic nugget.
You have got 10 bioplastic nuggets.
Yes.
You've got 2 green fertilizers.
I need a black fertilizer.
Well, there ain't one in there. We got 2 green ones in here. Yeah. Okay.
Mm. Oh. Let me think. It's Tuesday. I'm trying to think if Shaman where she might be at. Bacteria sample, fertilizer. 3 algae, a sulfur, and 2 eggplants, and that's 3 algae and 3 water, so I can do that. There's something burning. Yeah. And after I get done with this, I'm going to go and get all the water up. Super alloy. I knew I was forgetting something. Yeah, Mayhem, if I think too hard, I have to turn the smoke alarm off. Where to put the trees? Do I have a tree seed? No. No. Oh, that's the one you have to put in water. Darn it. And now I need a tree seed. I don't have one yet. Do I? Yes, I do. Enough to build a habitat, food, and a little bit of water. Hey, John.
Uh-huh.
I am getting ready to fly over to one of the wrecks and go through it. Good morning, Darlene.
Good morning. Good morning.
Because I can make a habitat and...
Yeah, I'm just emptying out. I need an overflow box because I picked up so much. Where's the overflow box? Done.
Hey, John.
Uh-huh.
If you have to dump everything in the dump box and we'll sort it out, it's not the worst thing in the world.
Yeah, I just collectimated too much stuff.
Yeah. Well, I know how you are about, housekeeping.
What was that? What are you swearing about?
Oh, I'm sorry. What are you on about?
Housekeeping? Me? Huh. Okay.
Have I been up here yet? I think I have, yes, because I have a habitat here. Boy, that... Got to get a jump to get in that one. Oh. Welcome back, country lady.
Lay down. Stop it. Don't know how you're managing to stand up in first place with no legs.
No, he just crawled across on his belly then. Did you see it?
Yeah.
Across on his belly. He got closer to them. Crawling again.
Joro. Joro.
Uh-huh.
Mayhem said, Joro, don't tell your wife to lay down and stop it. Yeah. You're trying to get Joro beat up. Did you hear that, Joro? He's talking crap about you.
It's okay. I'm used to it. Yeah. Okay.
Out of all that, I need none.
seeds.
No.
Seeds. Seeds.
I'm trying to get stuck in a spaceship. Yes, I know my oxygen level's low. If all of you haven't seen the picture that Joro put in Discord this morning, you might want to go take a look at it.
New headset one.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. If you find a tree seed, John, it would be a good thing.
Okay, I'm on a mission. Okay.
Oh, tier 2 ore extractor. I did see that. I think the headset's a little big for your little head, John. The country lady says. I quite frankly thought it was a nice picture. He needs to shave, but you know, he's old and he's a codger and retired, so he can say, just not shaving today.
That's not a bad box. Didn't find a tree seed.
Let me think. Try to think, but nothing happens. Bioplastic explosive powders, zeolite, and osmium. I think if I make one of those, I can make a tree seed. Oh. Well, all that goes back downstairs. That I should have done first, but no. Release the clutch slowly. Yeah. I think Mayhem's giving us crap. I don't know why I think that.
Normally does.
New blueprint. Tier 2 vehicle lights.
Normally gives us.
Well, you know, that's okay. It could be a lot worse. You kind of had to consider the source. Let me see, what do I need to make the DNA manipulator? Bioplastic nugget, explosive powder, zeolite, and osmium. No need to state the blatant obvious when the merely obvious will do. It's not that. It's Joro's big mouth. He don't know when to keep it closed sometimes. Well, now, you know.
That's me.
Don't talk badly about the old and infirm.
Yeah.
you can do is agree with me. Okay.
I can't really say no, Johnny. I'm the oldest one out of the lot of us. So,
Well,
apart
then
from Dad.
I get that. Well, you could say something. I mean, I wouldn't take that lying down. I'd have to stand up.
I'm concentrating. Okay.
Oh, okay. Mayhem said, Joro, you might be older, but I'm wiser and have more mileage. I seriously doubt that.
Well, if that's the case, man, you can have the bloody aches and pains that go with it. Okay.
I think he's got his own.
Yeah. I will trade you these with pleasure.
Oh, I have those in spades. Aches and pains, yes. I wish somebody had told me that getting old was going to hurt as bad as it does. You know?
Very rare to find an old person that's not hurting.
Oh, God. I think I have the top floor kitted out to a certain extent. That really didn't turn out terrible. I'm actually not unhappy with that. Goes just a little over that line.
Not far off, Johnny. It's not far off. Maybe a little bit.
As long as it's close.
No, you're fine.
Yeah, but
Yeah, it's close enough. Yeah.
don't let
You
perfect.
don't realise that if icy comes in, it'll all be changed again. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I get that.
Yeah. Because first thing she's going to say is, it's not in the centre of this grid. That's what she's going to say.
Well,
And then she's going to start ripping everything about. Yeah.
you know, working with the controller, it's hard to get things lined up, and I used that line to great, good. I was actually pretty happy with it.
It's looking good.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
It is, sir. It is.
Can I? What?
In
Well,
fact, I'm quite scared because it looks very good.
What? Hold it. Why are you complimenting me?
Because
Do you want
I
something?
give compliments where it's due, mate, and you've done a good job on this.
Do you want something? I can't help you cut the last leg off your dog. No.
No, I've already done that. I wouldn't mind a cyborg body. Have you got a cyborg body? Yeah. Okay.
You'd have to stand in line because me getting one first would be.
Oh, that's a bit bloody selfish, don't you think? Yeah. Me. Yeah.
You have no idea how much my back hurts. Yes, I'm whinging.
I do, because mine's the same. Mine's exactly the same.
If you only knew how I had to sleep at night. Fun times. Well, you know as well as I do, you've got to have a sense of humor because if you don't, you'll be crying
Oh, good God, aye.
all the time.
I remember I damaged my back while me and Avril were courting. And I was sleeping on a board, a 2-inch thick board. And she still wanted to marry me. It's very strange.
And she knew you were a broke down old fart. I mean, even
Yeah,
then.
even then.
Yeah, even then.
Yeah.
Quite frankly, I think the woman
Well,
is a saint. I think she should apply for sainthood. They'll go, "Who are you married to?" And she'll go, "Joro," and they'll go,
oh,
automatic.
Okay.
Automatic. Yeah.
Yeah. Automatic path to
Yeah, yeah. Automatic path to sainthood. Yes. Saint Avril. Oh.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Yeah. No doubt.
Oh, dear me. Yeah.
Uh,
Doo-doo-doo-doo. Yeah.
all right, I'm walking around fumbling here. That aluminum is full. I could have put that back up, but I didn't.
Oh, damn. Okay. Get up there.
Oop. I'm screwing up. And yes, I'm walking crooked. Only because it makes me feel better because I do it in real life.
What's in there? Well, you fell off to see a cliff. Hello, you might as well go around and have a clear up. Yeah, okay.
Don't get lost, John. Icey's not here to come find you.
It's okay. I've got a compass. Yeah, okay.
You've
And
got
a big marker that says home.
You got a compass? I haven't even built myself a compass. I need to. I really like that thing.
Ha! Okay, there were 2 seeds that somebody left there. I'm sure I could have fixed this.
Magnesium, aluminum. What are you trying to fix?
An abnormal number of ships from various companies have disappeared in the Ezekiel Prime sector. Go there and find out what you can. Primary objective, investigate the sector, discover why some ships seem to vanish. Secondary objective is find and report presence of any hostile life. Identify any craft ships and report them to their respective corporations. Record the whereabouts of all merchandise found. Okay.
And what did he do? He crashed anyway.
Yeah, it's crashed. Yeah, crashed in the water. I take it you've already read all that. Okay.
I just know where you're at, unfortunately.
Okay. Well, Explorating, mate. I'm explorating. Yes.
And you're doing a darn fine job.
Yeah.
You're down in the chasm, and it's
I did because I fell off the cliff.
because it's
Yeah.
a fighter, kinda.
Yeah. Yeah.
And there should be a blueprint down there.
I picked up 2 flowers, a shinga seed and a pestara seed. Another rocket engine. 4 super alloys, a bit of alley.
Yeah, there's a. Oh gosh, I don't know if I can even get that. Somebody's got that. That might have been me. Never can tell. Because I have been down here.
I'm just explorating, mate. Oh, I see the car. Just come down in the car, have you?
No.
Ooh, the cave.
Out here flying along.
Bloop, 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 bloop. Ooh.
There's a flower over there growing in the wild.
One of them purple things. Yeah, I
I,
picked one of them up as well.
that's a 450%er. I think it's rather convenient that you got stuff that you can climb up.
Yeah, because you fall down pretty quick. Your jet engine seems to pack up at the wrong time.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I'm taking quick route back. Okay. Right. So what of that water?
Oh, that's one of the good ones. Hmm.
Ah, no.
What's your problem?
It's food. I keep trying to get back, but I keep popping the clogs. Okay. Get out of here. Come before you start to get them die again.
Too bad Shaman's not here. She was talking the other morning about seeing you turn into a blue crate.
Get up. Get up. Stupid engine.
Was this trip really necessary? Probably not. Pardon me. Come on. No, I can do other things. Aha. All right, now I'm going over here to consolidate the flower seeds all in one spot. Bioplastic nugget.
Oh, excuse me.
Bless you. Didn't hear anything, but bless you.
Yeah.
That's going to be sulfur. 2 sulfurs and an iridium. I'm considering making this the DNA area, because there ain't anything else in here. Linfoil seed, that's 125, that's 125, that's 125. All of you requiring a mutagen. Bacteria, methane cartridge, and sulfur. That's 3 algae and 3 waters. Alrighty then. Methane and sulfur.
Found seed, but no tree seeds.
Yeah.
Looks like you're gonna have to make them.
Let's not. Sure. That's the only thing I know that shanga seed might be good for. Tree bark shanga seed. Ooh. Oh, just fell off the steps again. Let me see. What I'm trying to make is tree bark mutagen shanga seed. Alrighty. Tree bark mutagen shanga. And now we wait. Oh, whew. John?
Yep.
It's 9:06 by the TikTok. So we've got about 20 minutes.
Okay, sir.
Makes me wonder if AMP is streaming today. Oh my, this thing is slow. This thing is a little slow. So you're making your own dump chest, huh?
Yeah, 'cause I opened the box and I found some stuff in it, so...
That's fine. I just want to get this tree
you can
seed
put stuff
done.
where it needs to go. I found a mutagen. I've also found a bacteria sample and some zeolite and a rocket engine.
I
I'll just put it in there.
I haven't got them any place.
Yeah, so I thought I'll just put it in this picked up stuff and then you can have a look in there. There might be something that you need.
Okay.
But you've got it all organised, so I'm not altering notes. So.
Well, I don't have mutagen and bacteria samples. I don't have a place for them yet.
Right, it's in the lock-marked picked up stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, that just tells me that I need to come up here and get some iron and start building. Oh, don't have any iron. You ain't got none.
Okay, I'll go get some iron. That's a mission.
There is a miner outside. Might have a lot of iron in it. Right now. And I just haven't been taking it out as quickly as I could because there's only so much of me. And I was drinking coffee and talking crap. So here we are doing
Well.
doing the same thing we do every morning. What are we doing
Yep.
tonight, Brain? What do we do every night, Pinky? Try and take over the world.
Again. Yeah.
Mm.
First 100 times failed. Yeah.
Love Pinky and the Brain. Think they're a hoot. Are you thinking what I'm thinking, Brain? I've never been thinking what you're thinking. Say, you're right. Yeah, but where are we going to find a duck and a horse at the same at this time of night? Yeah, absolutely. While I'm waiting on that
Well,
tree
an iron
seed,
in them boxes out there, so I'll put them in this. I'll put them in the locker. Super alloy. I've seen it. I've seen it. Really.
iron is the very first one over in the corner.
Yeah.
Oh, the beehive.
Oh, behave yourself.
No, I'm not going to. I watched a guy that extracts hornets out of houses last night, and you could see the paint inside the sheetrock of this room bubbling. It was just the paper. They had ate all the sheetrock off the back of it. About 4,000 odd hornets. It was bad. It was like, oh my gosh, that's just crazy. That sounds like something I need to pay attention to.
Yeah, I'm outside. I'm looking. Seeing where it's coming
Ah,
from.
that's just a mineral storm. I want it to be pulsar quartz or something good. And while you're doing that, I'm going to go plant this tree down here. Big Dave, if we weren't about to end, I'd tell you to come on. Joro did not destroy the sand base. Just so you know.
I did.
Did not.
Yeah. I did. I so did.
However, I did get a vehicle parking spot so I could transfer the vehicle back over here. What am I doing? Well, it says, yeah, I'm going up for plants. I do have a rocket engine, and there is such thing as a plant rocket. No worries, makes sense to me. If it makes sense to him, but it doesn't make sense to me, that's pretty scary. Oh, no, that's not what I want. I don't know why they leave that one thing out of the launch platform, but it always drives me a bit nuts. Plant rocket. 2 superalloy of fertilizer, a lerma seed, and a tree bark.
In that picked up stuff locker, there's... Oh, you've taken it out. Okay.
Yeah.
Already took the rocket.
Yes, I did. It's like ride sharing the vehicle. Yeah, absolutely. You know, I hate having a photographic memory that the film has gone out of the camera. Uber for Mr. Nuts. Uber for Mr. Nuts. Would a Mr. Caholic, a Mr. Alcoholic, pick up the white courtesy phone? Fertilizer, lerma seed, and tree bark. Fertilizer, lerma seed, tree bark. Fertilizer, lerma seed, tree bark. Fertilizer. Tree bark. We're going to get this biomass going. We're going to get this biomass going. You can do mayhem and run over Joro with it. Yes, absolutely. Well, that might be the finishing act of this morning's stream, as we tell Joro, stand right out there. Turn your back. We need a glass bottom vehicle. That way, when you run over somebody, you can check and see if you know them. Yeah, then you wouldn't have to guess. If you had a glass bottom vehicle, you run over somebody, you go, hey, I know that guy. He owes me money, you know. Not just, what was that bump? Let's back over it. 70% into trees. Plants are going up. Heat and pressure are okay. Oh, I've got to see if I've got water. No, nay. Pardon me. Dave, I hope you're sitting down when I say this, but Joro actually said to me, you seem to have things pretty organized. I don't know that I can help you add to anything. I was floored. I wondered what aliens had taken Joro. Where is Joro and what did you do with him?
Well, I'm sequencing something in the DNA manipulator at this moment in time.
Okay. A tree of some kind?
It is. It is it's ultra yeah, elitius. Okay, yeah. And you've got a Lithomia tree seed that you've already sequenced.
Yeah. No, it's a sheep. Wow. Who stole Joro and replaced him? Yeah, no doubt. No doubt.
Alex. Okay.
I'm going to see if I can put another tree spreader out. Super alloy fertilizer.
Yeah, because
Tree
you'll have two
bark.
tree seeds in a second.
Yeah, but I'm not going to have two tree spreaders because I'm just now building the second one. Oh, I need fertilizer. Darn it.
Not the fertilizer.
Yeah.
Eat some natural fertilizer, mate. That'll do the trick. Okay.
So what you're saying is just go take a crap on it. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. It'll be easy to get fertilizer.
I was going to say, I see Joro out there with the flap of his spacesuit.
As my uncle used to say on the farm, fertilizer. It took me years to learn fertilizer. I always used to call it something else. Started with S. Ended with E. Yes. Okay. %, 68. Got a couple of flower spreaders for you.
You mean seeds? Maybe.
Seed spreaders, yeah.
I was just going to say, go check the waste reclamation system. I'm sure Joro filled it with fertilizer. he knows you pretty good.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay.
Joro, where is the tree seed at?
It's in. I'm at the sequencer at the DNA manipulator at the moment.
Yeah.
Okay. And I've got it. The other ones, you'll have two in a second. 93.
Drop one
94.
and I'll go ahead and get one down. Yeah, that was well done. At least could grab it.
Yeah. Okay. You said drop it, so I dropped it. And other one's just done now as well. So
Just leave it in there because I only had enough for one tree spreader. And I usually don't put seeds this close to a base because it'll make your frames per second drag a bit. But
well, I've left it in there. It's created.
my frame rate has been really good this game. So, all right, let's go look at the numbers. Plants are almost to 100. Trees are at 71%. 1.62 GDI. Did okay for a couple of old
Everything's
farts.
moving, apart from insects, but they should come very soon.
Yeah, we haven't got there yet. Like I said, I just made a bigger launch platform, added to it so we could have some place to walk around for the insects to congregate. All right, folks, this is where we're leaving it. We did pretty good as a couple of old farts. I'd like to thank Joro for coming along. Oh,
Yep.
what were you?
Didn't do much.
Were you dancing and I wasn't even looking? I mean,
Yeah. Yay.
It's a dance off, bro. All right, that's all you get for free this early in the morning.
Oh yeah. See you later, people.
Bye, country lady. Bye, Darlene. Bye, Big Dave. Bye, Mayhem. Bye, Shannon. Ugh.
See
Did I
you
forget
later,
anybody
everybody.
else? All right, let me do a quick save, and then we'll stop
I'm out.